Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Watch Dogs Legion news video. And today I wanted to make somewhat of like a news roundup video because there's a lot of stuff in here and a lot of it is actually pretty juicy. So you know what? If you like this stuff, give it a like and subscribe for more. Let's get right into it. Alright, firstly, it seems as though the game and Ubisoft were allegedly hacked over this past weekend. I will leave the source down in the description below, but I want to read through a portion of this interview together to give you guys more of an idea of what exactly happened. So first off, a hacking and ransomware group known as Egregor has allegedly obtained the source code to Watch Dogs Legion just 2 weeks away from its release date, along with a litany of files from developer and publisher Crytek. Egregor claims to have the source code to Watch Dogs Legion, and they kind of go on to describe what the source code is, and it's kind of like releasing the recipe to baking bread as opposed to releasing the whole loaf. To give you guys a bit of a better idea, as per Game Rant here, source code is typically confidential, and Egregor leaking Watch Dogs Legion's code could lead to other games copying Watch Dogs or allow more in-depth hacking and modding than normally possible. I mean, if you guys have seen some stuff about this, there's so many puns here about like, oh, the game about hacking got hacked, that's so ironic. But like, dude, there's so many people who literally put like blood, sweat, and tears, hours, months, years into this game. Like, I don't know, I don't find it funny. I find it kind of sad almost, you know? But again, it's just alleged. We're not sure if it's true. A lot of people are saying that Egregor has been bluffing because as of recording this video right now, it's been 3 days since this hack allegedly happened, and we haven't heard of anything about Ubisoft paying them off or if they were bluffing. So it's kind of up in the air, but a lot of people think that this group seems to be bluffing, or we're not exactly sure what's going on. If there was maybe Ubisoft paid them under the table, paid them off, something like that. But nobody's really sure, but this is a pretty big development, and it doesn't really seem like it's going to affect the release date. Everything that we've heard is that Watch Dogs Legion is still going to be released on October 29th. I personally don't think that this is going to affect the release date. Still expect to get it right on October 29th. I don't think it's going to affect that, so don't worry about that. Alright, up next here, the game's live producer, I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher his name out of respect for him, so I'm just going to call him LT. He had a Reddit AMA over the weekend where he answered a bunch of questions about the game, and one thing that was mentioned in this AMA was that Aiden Pearce, as we know right now, was going to be available in a post-launch DLC. Well, you can take Aiden Pearce as one of the hero characters, and you can replay the story as Aiden Pearce, which is so sweet. This can be basically like the sequel to Watch Dogs 1, because I know we got Marcus Holloway. We'll get to him, by the way, in a little bit, but Aiden Pearce's Watch Dogs 2 can be played in London in Watch Dogs Legion. How sick is that? Also, I'm sure you guys might have heard about this, especially if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, but Darcy is going to be another one of the hero characters alongside Aiden, and she's an assassin. So this is like some fan service to Assassin's Creed. It's not canon, don't worry, it's purely fan service, but if you wanted to have some kind of Assassin's Creed Watch Dogs crossover, there you go use Darcy. Also, a little thing was that the producer also mentioned that all of these hero characters are going to be available in single player and in all the online modes, so pretty sweet, you can use them in multiplayer. IGN also asked where the protagonist of Watch Dogs 2, Marcus Holloway, is, and the producer of the game says that there will be more to come. So he didn't shut it down like, oh, you know, just play with what you got right now, or you know, he's not in the plans. He just says more to come. He could have literally just said no comment, but that choice of words, more to come, when they specifically brought up Marcus from Watch Dogs 2, to me, that's a pretty clear sign that he's going to be somewhere in the post-launch plans. I feel like because it's play as anyone, it's so innovative and they can do so many things with this. Honestly, I'd be kind of shocked if you weren't able to play as Marcus Holloway in the future here in Watch Dogs Legion. And how sick is that, man? You can play as Aiden, you can play as an assassin, or you can play as Marcus from Watch Dogs 2, man. Now all they need to add is Shrek. Lastly, a bunch of YouTubers have been playing an early copy of the game, And I just want to talk about some of the cool, awesome characters that they've been able to find because they're new. We haven't seen them in trailers or anything like that, and I find it so awesome. So YouTuber Raptor has been playing, and he found an awesome stage magician that you can actually play with. And in his version, it's like a grandma, so that is absolutely awesome. And he also found a living statue. And you can customize these, he said in his video, to your liking. But why would you want to change that? You could keep him as a stage magician, or her as a stage magician, and then the living statue in his like living statue outfits. So it just makes me wonder how many awesome, cool, unique, different characters are there in this world for us to find. Like IGN just released a video too, where they found like a spy in their thing. And I know we heard about that a little bit in the past, but to kind of put into perspective how many amazing, unique characters there are. Like, honestly, Ubisoft is kind of culprit in the past of like having a lot of generic stuff or like copy-paste type stuff that gets repetitive. But this is stuff that's unique. It seems really fresh and different, and honestly, it seems like it's not going to get old. It seems like a really awesome next-gen type feature, you know? Raptor also mentioned that if you're famous, like say a famous singer or a famous stage magician like in his gameplay, that there will be special news drones that follow you around that you can hack, and people will recognize you on the street. So I'm just wondering how many little interesting nitbits and stuff like this that they added into the game that we won't know about until it actually releases. Another little thing mentioned in the AMA was that for character customization, if you do have the hero characters, that being Aiden, Darcy, Mina, you can customize them to your liking. So you don't have to be stuck with Aiden Pierce's trench coat. You can customize them as much as you want. And the producer did mention himself that he's looking forward to see how we mess around with these characters, especially Aiden, to see different players how they choose to customize these characters. Alright guys, that's it for me on this one today. Let me know what platform you're getting Watch Dogs Legion on, and what are you most excited to do in the open world free roam. I cannot wait to hear your guys' thoughts on this one. Like, what's getting you so hyped about this? Like, for me, it's exploring London, because I guarantee Ubisoft hid a bunch of little goodies and secrets and interiors and things to do, Easter eggs in London. Like, honestly, if they didn't, that should be a crime, man. That if they didn't actually add in a bunch of secrets and cool little nuggets of fun stuff to do and find, because I really do think there's going to be a bunch of them, and I can't wait to also do the activities as well. So let me know what you guys are hyped for in this one. I cannot wait to hear it, and yeah, that's going to be so much fun. Again, like this video and subscribe if you haven't already for more content of Watch Dogs, Saints Row, Cyberpunk, and more. But yeah, subscribe, like this video, and I will see you guys next time.